Welcome back. Let's play some more 10-minute games here on Shogi Wars. Defend the king with 3 generals. Good luck. So 3 is the number that comes after 2. Curiously, there is this popular opening where you don't necessarily need 3 generals. You can make do with fewer than 3. Wait a second. Is this how this works? I'm confused. Do I exchange here? I don't think so. Exchanging seems unwise. Alright, so I dodged the main line of said popular opening. I might have broken a couple Proverbs getting into this position. Since pieces are on some pretty interesting squares here. Yeah. But it's fine. I've still got pieces protect. Like, a bishop's kind of like a general, right? My king's safe. I got nothing to fear. But fear itself. What's up? Look at me. Finding a way to get a terrible position against a 1Q opponent who might not have expected this opening. I didn't expect things to go this way. This does remind me, though. There is a player who's like sometimes, hey, I know everything about how this opening's going to go, and I'm fully confident and things are going wonderfully. And then in other situations, they're like, oh gosh, I just couldn't find a plan. I mean, that's most of us, right? Most of us are just amateur level players. They have a lot to learn about a lot of openings. But I'm probably most amateur among all of us because I'm playing stuff that I don't know. Which leads to some pretty spectacular outcomes. Yeah. I was going to say, though, there is one player who, like, as they're playing, they attempt to evaluate the game, give the viewers live evaluations, but they struggle making a plan, even as they claim boldly to have, like, really precise evaluation of the situation. It's like, how here it's hard to have a plan without an evaluation. Although I find myself in that camp making moves saying I have a plan, but also saying at the same time I have no idea how this is going to turn out, which is kind of embarrassing. It's better to have a plan than not to have one. It's like, I wanted to activate my rook, but this bishop got in the way. I wanted to prevent this rook from invading, so I'm doing that. And I'm offering a bishop exchange, which the opponent quite reasonably declines here. But, yeah. What can I do to continue here? Let's just go. Oh, did I pick Sushi O? I meant to set this in the Shogi category. Did I not hit the OK button? Dang it. I forgot to save. Well, it's not something I can correct midstream because I have only one display. So we're just going to be playing Sushi O for the moment. It's a pretty cool Steam game. Some of you might have caught me playing it yesterday. Looks like yeah. Does anybody know the rules of Sushi O, by the way? Okay, I say I can't fix this. Maybe I can. I've never tried, like, fixing the stream because it's just, well, we'll see how I can do. Can I get to my dashboard? I changed everything. I just might not have hit the save button. Okay, so we'll say that we're playing Shogi and maybe hit the save button this time if I can find it. Or done. Sure. Alright, hopefully that works. Technology's kind of fun. Also, it's lunchtime, so that might be part of the reason we're playing Sushi-O. No, it's probably just that I forgot to set things up right. Alright, so is my opponent, like, gonna open this diagonal again? Actually, no. The diagonal remains closed, so I could hit the bishop faster, but slow down my attack in doing so. Oh, the bishop retreats. Yeah, that's no bueno. This knight's gonna invade and it's gonna sting pretty badly. Well... Well, this is messy. This is super messy. Huh. Oh my gosh.
7分。
So... I'm actually... No, if I retreat, that doesn't help much. Oi. Pawn drop maybe helps? At least for the moment. Now the diagonal opens. I've lost my pawn drop chance. Let's exchange, because having a target's not great. Wait a second. Wait a second. I have a place to put a bishop. When you force your opponent to do an exchange like this, or you offer it, at least consider the possibility that your opponent might take you up on it. Okay, you want my rook? I run away. This rook doesn't have many places to run to anymore, does it? Like, previously it could just move up one, but now it would have to dash to the edge of the board. They are threatening a lance drop on my king's head, which sucks pretty badly. Do I want this rook? I do. We all know I like rooks. But my position's kind of not good. That's okay. We'll live with this somehow. We'll see the opponent defend and over-defend against what I'm doing. And after they've spent time over-defending, maybe I'll have something. But they're 1Q. 1Q opponent's supposed to defend. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, okay. We got a defender on our folks. We have a defender on our hands, folks, here. Yeah. To make one done, you gotta push when you have the gas. You gotta push on the gas pedal. Doesn't matter how uncomfortable it is, you just push. When you got
5分。
opportunity, You gotta make the best of it. So this is another defensive move. At least at an amateur level, Shogi doesn't seem to reward defense very much. This is kind of cool. Let's go. Probably should have just retreated here. So the opponent got the rook. But I'm not so concerned. Oh my gosh. That's a mouse click. That's a mouse slip, rather. Freaking mouse. Alright, so I get nothing and you get my rook. But this might even accent my point that I'm trying to make here. Like, the rook's not that good. You can have my rook. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. I didn't need it anyway. So, you know what? I don't need this rook either. Take that one too. If Shogi is a game about capturing rooks, then I'm not one don. Let's see, how do we make this work? I'm still threatening mate in one. I'm still threatening mate in one. I'm not threatening mate in one. I guess I'll just take a rook. Perhaps my opponent, I don't know, felt some guilt or something about taking my rook when I just hung it. I don't know. Let's go with that. That seems like the most polite explanation of what's happening here. Alternatively, they just underestimated my attack or something, but that seems less interesting. That does drop where I wanted to drop my rook. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's the point. I mean, I'm considering does rook drop here mate? Because I'm not sure. Lance drop here is kind of... Actually, Lance drop here wins.
3分
Yeah. So we'll just do that. If they cut off the bishop, now I have rook drop 7-1 instead. Actually, I don't need that. I can find mate in one sometimes, guys. Thanks for the game. Rook 7-1 was cut off by the bishop. Yeah. 1 down, 2 to go. Good luck. Thanks for waiting until after I made my mistake or whatever there. I can click sometimes. I am not clicking well today. Okay, there is a proverb that, like, in the opening, the bishop is pretty awesome. And the rook's not quite as awesome in the opening. But this is a bit literal here. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta move. Boop. Alright. Boop. Alright, so that was kind of cool. I've got some ideas. Man, wouldn't it be nice to have a tactic here? Like, rook drop and this fork is not that great. Yeah, I've fallen for stuff like this before. That's why I could be so playful about, hey, that looks cool. Let's play that. Oh, would you look at that? Like, I could be a little bit playful about this kind of devastating attack because I've been on the other side of it. It's better to be on this side. All right, let's activate my other rook. I feel a little bit bad for the opponent though. Like, they spend as long as I spent getting to one Dawn, surely they're spending about as long. And then they just get to face my ridiculous moves. Alright, so I'm gonna take the pawn at the bishop's head next. I say as I walk into a fork. Look at that. That's a fork right there. My plan was knight drop. My plan should still be knight drop. I should give away... If I give away the rook, I also give away the silver. It's not so good. Gosh darn it. Yeah, I've got to chicken out. That sucks. I've done this rook drop for no reason. Oh. Now they get to drop a pawn. Yep. That's sad. Man, I had dreams. I'm Fugira. I gave away my pawn to attack. To take some peace. Maybe next time I'll calculate better. Probably not, but, you know.
7分。
Alright, time for my amazing edge file attack. If we exchange here, they can lance drop on my rook's head. That's no fun. Basically, no matter how you slice this, I'm going to end up giving back material. Which is sad. Because I messed up my position to get this material edge in the first place. Hmm. Well, there is one silly thing we can do here. Let's do it. Give back the knight for the pawn in the stupidest way possible. Mm-hmm. What's this gold doing here? It looks nice, but what's it doing? Um, mm, how do I continue?
5分。
Really? Okay. I guess that's sensible. Um, hmm. Yeah, their king is safer than I gave it credit for. Um, ew. Have I grossly blundered here? Maybe? Probably? Huh. There should be some way to continue this somehow, but I'm not seeing it. I have to give away the rook, which is not worth it. Um, I have too many pieces hanging. Yeah.
3分。
That doesn't work either. Pawn drop. Hmm. Oh, that's cool. See, that's how to conduct an attack. Um, let's see what I can do.
2分30秒。
There's my escape window. Oh, just kidding. Yep. Oops. 2 down, 1 to go. Good luck. Yeah, I probably should have moved the king first and then moved that gold, but would it have mattered? Seemingly not. Yeah. Turns out you can get material and it doesn't make a big difference. Um, particularly like when there was that wide open bishop silver or bishop drop forking my rook in silver. Like the fact that I could in theory have won material, but it didn't turn out that way. Didn't matter a whole lot in that situation. Alright, so my opponent is building Central House Castle. I'm just gonna put my bishop here. Okay, they noticed. Um, okay. Okay. Where are we going? Where are we going, buddy? What's the plan? I'm down 30 seconds. 20 seconds. Surely we have a plan, right? I wonder where I'm going to be putting my rook. Don't you? Where might I want to station? Well, actually, there might be a new opening right there. Should we test it out? Do I test if my opponent's paying attention? Actually, this is more than just that. No. If I move this here, I can't drop the rook there. Ooh. Otherwise, that would have been an amazing shot. If I move this here, and if they cut the diagonal, I could sack here, and like cutting the diagonal cuts the horse from protecting the knight. Um, Alright, we put my bishop on an open line. It's not just about the cheapo. Though the cheapo would be kind of funny. Yeah, so now this cuts the line to the knight. Which reinvigorates that. There we go. Um, oh, they could trap my rook. That's a fun rook trap. Although I could drop a pawn to escape my rook. Is there a mate in one threat? No. Feels like I'm getting mated in one here, but there's no such threat. Um,
7分。
My dragon's attacked. I almost missed that. That could have been sad. Now I'm threatening a lance drop, which brings their king back into the equation. Hmm. Well, this is puzzling. Dragon takes, lance drop, dragon takes, lance take. Oh, without the. I need all my pieces for me to have a mate here. If I lose one, there's the mate slips. Um, I'm sacking my bishop unintentionally, but yeah, taking is not mandatory. Pawn drop, king over, double check, king back. Um, Tactics are tricky. I think this is okay. Everything's hanging. This is soon to hang. Hmm. Nice. Um,
5分。
so this is the... Wait. What a mess. What a kaleidoscope of tactics we've found. And there's the cautious move. Man, that's disappointing. When you expect everything to explode in one big fireball, and instead all you get is some lame game-winning tactic. Um, Hmm,
3分、
that's a mate in one threat. Hmm. Okay, vacate space for my king. Then run. I'm not good at running, am I?
2分30秒、
Not very good at running. I have a bishop drop threat, which, I mean, it looks scary. Is it scary? I don't know. Everything's scary. Here, can we lure the king over this way? Guess not.
2分、
Wait a second. What's going on here? I don't know. The heck? Oh, silver drop is a mate
1
threat.
分30秒、
Is it? Probably. Yeah, it is. Um, well, making space for the king wouldn't have helped. I have very little attack. They have an overwhelming attack.
1分、
Yeah. This is only mostly a disaster. Curiously, now I'm threatening to take a bishop, they take back, and bishop drop takes the dragon. Which is nonsense. But, here we are.
30秒、
Well, hang on. So I can kick this.
20 秒、
Oh, I'm in time pressure. Did anybody notice? Because I sure didn't. Whatever. Hashtag this is fine.
10秒、
Thanks for the game. Alright, if I'm correct, yeah, that's 3 games. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.